Welcome to A Closer Look. I'm your host, Linda Fontaine. Today, my guest is Virginia Frank. She is a board member of the YWCA and a past recipient of the YWCA Tribute for Women Award. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Linda. It's good to be here.
Tell us, for those who aren't familiar, what is the YWCA Tribute for Women all about?
Well, it's a fundraiser, and just like every not-for-profit organization, we need funds. This is a yearly fundraiser, one of their biggest. They only have two large fundraisers. And it is an event each year that recognizes outstanding women in the region. Outstanding for their empowerment of others, for their achievements, and they are then nominated by businesses, local businesses, regional businesses, and civic organizations. They're nominated, and they are selected. 9 are selected out of that nomination group. Mm-hmm. And each year there is an annual banquet, gala, where for $125 a seat, you can see the honorees and listen to why they were honored and have a nice meal and donate $125 per seat for the YWCA.
I love that.
Yes.
Well, tell me, how did you get involved in this?
Well, I'm not from this area originally. I was recruited here after 35 years of working at hospital administration in a hospital. In hospitals, probably 3 different hospitals around the country, but was recruited here to Kingsport to become the first woman president and CEO of Holston Valley Medical Center. It was an offer, frankly, I couldn't pass up. Mm-hmm. And so in my retirement, I remembered and felt that I really was helped by women through my career. Supported by them, they believed in me, and it meant a lot to me. And I wanted to give back my expertise, my experience, and I searched for an organization that I could contribute to. And the YW was a perfect fit for me.
Excuse me.
It is a women-led organization, all-women board, but they support women, empower women, families, and children in need are their focus. And it called to me.
I love that. That's a great story. Excuse me, I don't know what happened.
Okay.
So tell me a little bit about this award. So businesses nominate, but this year's a little different.
Right. This year, just like many organizations and everyone, the world has had to pivot, has had to change their operation in some way. We couldn't have our annual sit-down gala where everybody sat around at tables and chatted and ate. We couldn't do that, so we had to get creative. And that creativity, out of that came the need to expand. We thought, let's expand this, do it virtually, and anyone can honor any woman in their life. That's anyone in the region, anyone in the world, even in memory of. In memory of.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, and so that opens it up to everyone and anyone. You don't have to be nominated and selected, but I could, for example, I nominated 4 people, but for one person you can donate $125 and then go online, donate, and choose and honor a woman in your life. So a father can nominate, not nominate, but honor, I keep saying nominate, but it's honor their daughter. The father, a husband can nominate their wife. You can nominate your teacher. You can honor any woman in your life, okay?
Who's made an impact
impact in your life, who has, and you're shining the light on them. Because they have shown the light in their work, in their lifelong work. So, for example, I've honored 4 people. One is plenty, but I honored 4. One was my mother, who's deceased, and one is my sister, who is a healthcare hero in my mind and also a singer. So,
nice.
Yeah, and she lost her mom at age 15, and I sort of took over for her, and I've honored her. And for that, what do they get? What they get honored? They get They get to hear how you feel about them in a written comments on, you can do it publicly or privately. So online, I don't know if we have any pictures of it here, but it's very easy to make a tribute where you just get onto the website, and we can leave that with everyone after this. But you get on and write your comments. If you want your comments to be public, they go out on Facebook, they're on the website. So it's a win-win.
I love
It's a double win, because you honor someone and you feel great about that. And you've said things about them that maybe they never even heard. They don't know how you feel about them, and maybe they do, but you have it written and now the public knows about it. Yeah, and then the other thing is, it's a win because you're honoring not only that person, special person in your life, but you're honoring the families and children by donating, and you're helping other women. And it just carries on. Other women and families. So it's a win-win.
Yeah, I love
and
win-wins.
the benefit is great.
And people know me, know that I'm all about the win-win. Now, I noticed something. I saw the words nurture, empower, and transform. So are those like different categories, or?
Yeah, they are. Over the last 20, this is the 30th anniversary, and for 29 years, those were the categories that if you nominate, for example, if I nominated my mom, I would put her in the category of nurture. She had 6 children, she nurtured us. If I nominated my sister, I would, or nominated my friend, let's say I've nominated my friend who set up a charity after she retired. I mean, she empowered. She empowered and she inspired. That's what she does for me. She inspires me. So I would write that up. But we use those categories when the businesses and the civic organizations would nominate someone. Then that's read and chosen. There were so many from the nurturing category, so many from the what was the other two? Sorry. Nurture, empower, transform. So you would, categorize them that way. A lot of them are volunteers that were nominated, and people in the arts, and, it's a great thing. In 29 years, it's been done that way, and it's going to continue that way because it is the biggest fundraiser, and everyone really gets a lot of joy out of it. And it'll come back. It's just this year, because of the pandemic, we've had to pivot.
Yeah,
we've had to pivot. Right.
I love that this year it's opening it up for people to take that opportunity to honor people that they feel don't get the recognition maybe they deserve.
Exactly.
I think that's really special.
Right, and then they want to nominate, then they want to honor somebody.
Well, that's another
We're hoping
win-win.
to get 400 through the month of July. Now we will accept honorees and tributes.
That's fantastic.
And they get a certificate in the mail, and they get, if it's public, then they're on Facebook, and a lot of them use Facebook, and also that certificate, and a proclamation will be produced at the end with everyone's name on it that they will get mailed to them.
So can people go to ywcatnva.org to get more information on this?
Yes, they can go to YWCA at ywcatn. va.org.
Okay.
.org. Yeah, to get more information. Right.
So YWCA.
YWCA.
See, I have here
it's YWCA at YWCA. Oh, that does. I don't think that's.
That's not the right one.
No,
that's what we saw. Is ywcatnva.org, but it's
YWCA.
Well, I bet if they go to that, they can find
probably
information.
just put in YWCA and it'll come up. Believe me.
Yeah.
Believe
me. I
me.
was going to say, these days it's so easy to Google something and get the information you need.
Right.
So when do people have to have these in by?
The end of the month.
By the
July.
end of the month. Okay.
July. We're going to accept tributes through the end of July.
Through the end of July.
Yeah, and we're hoping to get 400.
How
And
many
we're
do you
well
have
on our
now?
way.
Oh, good.
Yeah, we're well on our way, but it's taking some time to get everyone used to how to do it, and tweaking the website to make sure that everybody understands. The public-private thing is a little confusing to them. When do I do public? And getting the person's approval of being public. But the biggest thing is that the YWCA is just a wonderful organization, and it is, affordable childcare, sliding scale, but the after-school teen girls at risk, so middle school girls at risk, where they have a safe place to come after school, that's a major core element of the YWCA. And victims of crime, we're involved with that, working on a grant. We have a grant with the state of Tennessee for a 3-year grant, and they're going to, I'm sure, do it again. And that's Victims of Crime 24/7 crisis line, which was not available up until that grant, and we have that 24/7 coverage.
Oh, that's good
and
to hear.
Also teen pregnancy, support for teen pregnancy, and moms that do not have any support during that time. So it's amazing. It's kind of
They do good
heartwarming.
work.
They do, and 75 years they've been in this area,
Okay.
but 30 years tribute to women.
That's what I was going to ask. How
30
many years have you
years.
been doing the tribute?
30.
Because I noticed
This is the
just going
30th
through the list
anniversary.
earlier, I saw
Yes.
several people I knew. I was like, oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Yes.
They deserve it, absolutely.
30th
but I had no
anniversary. And of
idea.
course, they're helping us with the fundraising. Those past recipients, they're all helping us. And then the businesses and civic organizations that nominated them in the past, they're all helping us too for this fundraiser that is different than it has been in other years. But we will go back to the other format, I think. But maybe we'll do this once in a while, Who knows? I don't know.
I love that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
again, so people can get involved. Well, just Google, because we're not sure of the website exactly. I had ywcatnva.org. But if you just Google YWCA and tribute
Right.
of women, you're going to
It'll
find this
come right up.
information. And go ahead and do that now so we
Yeah.
can get some really neat people nominated and give them tributes.
Right, it's a win-win, and
is
it's
a
such a benefit to both. Very rewarding thing to do. Believe me, I've done it, and it's been great. Those people that get the honor and get your tribute, they're very grateful.
Very good. Thank you so much, Virginia
Right.
Frank. It was nice meeting you, and thank you for educating us on this wonderful opportunity. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. This is A Closer Look.